So I'm fresh back from Las Vegas where I test rode and reviewed the new Harley CVO Road Glide ST, Standard Street Glide, and the Standard Road Glide models. And so during my time there, I also got to speak directly with Harley-Davidson engineers and ask the tough questions about the new completely integrated digital dash infotainment system coming on select models. The system seems to get glossed over in other reviews, and there was a huge lack of information. Not anymore, because I have the intricate details directly from engineers about navigation, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, compatibility issues, Sena headset, Cardo headset connectivity, branded headsets, and any reverse or forward compatibility issues with the older boombox infotainment system. And also other important information you need to know if you have or are considering buying a Harley model with this new system. Welcome back, Bikeaholics. Ryan Urlacher here, lawabidingbiker.com. I always thank you. That's right, you, for checking back in. So you definitely need to go watch my video about embedded navigation on the system, subscription fees, functionality, other navigation options, and features of the new digital dash system running Skyline OS. It's not information that we're going to cover in this particular video. So with that said, let's get started. So I need to go back a little to put everything in context here so we're all on the same page. With the previous boombox infotainment system, Harley partnered with Sena and branded those headsets with their logo to work with the boombox system. And we all know that it was a mess over the years with many glitches and issues. Also, software was put into those Harley branded Sena headsets so only they would allow for full functionality with the boombox system, such as offering full stereo sound and activation of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. If you paired a non-branded Sena, Cardo, or other headset with the boombox, you would only get mono sound and CarPlay and Android Auto would not activate. And you'd get limited functionality inside the boombox system, such as communications and settings. Most headsets would pair with the boombox, but it was a terrible experience. So if you wanted to use the boombox, you ended up paying the extra for the special software inside the Harley branded Sena headset. Now with this new digital dash infotainment system, Harley now partnered with Cardo instead of Sena. I am very happy to announce that engineers say the system is much more open, meaning that you can pair a non-branded Cardo Packtalk Edge with the system and get stereo sound and 99% functionality to include activation of Apple CarPlay. And directly from Harley engineers, the only thing you won't get is Vox functionality if you use a non-branded Cardo headset. Interestingly, talking to Cardo representatives, they say you may not get push-to-talk functionality either, but Harley engineers said it was only Vox that you wouldn't get. Let me tell you, there's still a bit of confusion in the air. You've got a lot of different players in the game here. So if you use Vox for communications going through the dash system, you may want to consider buying the Harley branded Cardo. Or like many, you can just skip going through the dash system and just go helmet to helmet, and the onboard Vox function in the headset unit will then work. And it may be that the non-branded Sena headsets will have the same functionality, but I'll be testing that soon. Also, if you appreciate all the time and effort I put into getting these videos and information out, please consider purchasing a Cardo Packtalk Edge directly from the Law Abiding Biker store. It assures I can continue my mission to help as many bikers as I can worldwide. And I'll pop a card on the screen and link in the description below for you. We have them in stock, and non-Washington state residents pay no taxes. And yes, we also carry Sena headsets. And I want to give Harley a huge shout out for keeping this system much more open to the use of non-branded headsets. I know many riders will be very pleased with that. And if you haven't listened to the Law Abiding Biker podcast, you are really missing out. We talk about issues like this in a lot more depth and everything motorcycle, and you better bet we have a ton of fun doing it. You can listen on any major podcast platform. Just head over to lawabidingbiker.com/app to find where you want to listen. I'll link in the description below. So let's talk Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And what I'm about to tell you is a fact, and it's directly from Harley engineers and Google. Android Auto does not come in this dash system because Google stopped supporting it for two-wheel vehicles. Harley wanted to put it in the system, but Google is not playing. So don't complain about that to Harley. You'll need to complain to Google, and yeah, I'm sure they will listen to you with open ears. And no, there is no satellite radio capabilities with this new in-dash system, so it does not support Sirius XM. Now I know that will upset some riders, but understand there are different financial and legal agreements between companies when it comes to offering services on a system, and I personally don't know all that went into the ultimate decision. Personally, it's not a big deal to me, as in today's technological age, satellite radio is really dying anyway, as is embedded internal navigation. We all have smartphones, and we don't need cell service to view maps, listen to music, or podcasts, as we can just download all those things to our device and view it and listen offline. And we can do it all within the beautiful interface of Apple CarPlay on this system. Okay, you diehard Sirius XM guys that are mad at me now for saying this, I'm really sorry, and I still respect your love of Sirius XM. The next question is reverse or forward compatibility between headset brands, the previous boombox, and the new digital dash system. With the previous boombox system, you'll need to continue to use your Harley branded Sena headsets for full functionality, to include getting stereo sound, CarPlay, and Android Auto activation, and full settings inside the system. And the Sena branded headset will likely pair with the new dash system, but with very limited functionality and mono sound. It will likely not activate CarPlay either. It would be a terrible experience. And likewise, the new Harley branded Cardo will not give full functionality with the previous boombox system and would also be a terrible experience. So going forward, with the new digital dash system from Harley, you'll want to upgrade to a Cardo Packtalk Edge. And my suggestion is for a non-branded unit, unless you really need that Vox. And if you're new to this channel, we have been considered the boombox infotainment system expert since 2014, when the system was first released on Rushmore Project bikes. And we've been helping bikers ever since learn how to most efficiently and effectively use both the older and newer versions of the unit. We help bikers flatten the learning curve, sift through hidden menus, find the fastest ways to use it, update maps and software, work around glitches, and properly integrate with the Ride Planner, Harley's free online trip planning software. You can get our streaming tutorial videos anytime by heading over to lawabidingbiker.com/Harley Boombox. Link in the description below. And let me know what you think about this new Skyline OS digital dash and infotainment system and the more open and compatible system. But I will tell you, wait till you have all the info first, as I have more to share with you. And so while I was reviewing these bikes in Las Vegas, I had little time to actually use the new digital dash system due to reviewing 3 bikes in 2 days. It was a very packed and chaotic schedule. But I did get to play with the system here and there. We actually put things to the test a bit and paired a non-branded Cardo headset with the system. And I'm happy to report we got full functionality, stereo sound, and Apple CarPlay, just as engineers had reported. Do not forget, we wouldn't have got Vox capabilities, but we didn't test that. And if you didn't know, this system reports that you can activate CarPlay with a wired or wireless connection. In our testing, we only had time to pair it with a wired connection. So as you can see, there's a ton more to learn and test with this system, which is exactly what I plan on doing for you. I spoke to my Harley reps in Vegas, and the plan is to get me a bike with this dash system for longer term testing and reviewing. I want to really take a deep dive into the system and test things. I want to learn everything there is to know about it, and then I can relay that information to all of you and help riders worldwide. So don't forget to subscribe, because those videos will be coming in the future. And I already released my review video on this channel on the CVO Road Glide ST when I got to race it around the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. What a beast of a bike is all I can say. So go check out that video. I'll pop a card on the screen and link to it in the description below. And I'll soon drop my review videos on the standard 2024 Harley Street and Road Glide, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and bell icon so you're notified when I release those on the channel. Oh, and give this video a thumbs up while you're at it. It definitely helps assure more bikers will see this video and get the necessary information. All right, I'm popping a couple cards on the screen here for you guys. One is about the embedded navigation subscription fees and features. The other is my review of the 2024 Harley CVO Road Glide ST at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. When you're done watching videos, get out there and ride every chance you get, bikeaholics. Peace.